And now you watch a Casino is the Name. On this channel, we talk about building wealth. We talk about finances. We talk about education. We talk about career. We talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about real estate. Now let's get this money. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You watching Casino is the Name, and I came across some disturbing information when I was taking a macroeconomics class back when I was in college. And since then, my mind has been like wide open to what's going on in the economy, what's going on in people's homes and personal lives. And I just wanted to share some information with you guys. So and this is just an example. I looked up a 20-year gap. So in 2017, the average household income was $61,372. And whenever I ask people this, they always surprise me by their answer. So I say, okay, 20 years ago, let's say 20 years back in 1997, do you know what the average household income was? And I say 25, 30,000. That's usually about what people say, 25, 30,000, 35,000, because if they figure the average household income is $61,372 in 2017, then 20 years previous to that, it must have been around 20 or 30,000. Wrong. The average household income in 2017 was $61,372, and the average household income in 1997, 20 years prior, was $56,533. And that's going off of a document that I had received. So that is less than $5,000 difference. Less than $5,000 difference that income has changed for the average American household in 20 years. Less than five. Do you understand how crazy that is? Let me try to put it in context for you. Okay, so the cost of college in 1997, $20,000. $20,000. The average, see, that may not mean anything to you, but the average cost of college in 2017 was $55,976. That's right. $35,000 difference. It's crazy. That's the cost of college. It's doubled and going on tripling. And that's for 2017. So it's even higher now in 2019. So going from 20,000 to 55,000, that's a $35,000 difference. Cars in 1997 were average about $19,214 for a brand new car. In 2017, it was around $31,400. And so that is increased by several thousands. College has increased by tens of thousands. And our average income per household only changed about $5,000. In order for us to have matched inflation, in order for income to have matched inflation from 1997 to 2017, the average household income should be $86,338. And that was as of 2017, which means that probably now the average household income should be over $90,000. That's just, we have negative inflation. Like our incomes have a negative $24,966 compared to what inflation did for every other industry. As far as food has doubled, tripled. Cell phones have doubled, tripled. It was almost unheard of to see somebody with a $900 phone, $800 phone. Now it's everywhere. Everybody has. If your phone don't cost at least $600, then it's probably not the average phone. It's probably like an older phone that you got from Walmart or something. or just like a lower grade phone. The average phone is probably $700-800 now. That was unheard of. We had Nokias. They was like $50 phones, you know? And so everything is double, tripled around us, and our income has not gone up or has not matched. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to get some money. That's the, forget what's going on Facebook. Forget, all the gossiping. Forget what's going on in other people's lives. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get some money. This is crazy. There are more millionaires made on social media than ever before, right? And so even factoring in their incomes, the average household income, it's still not enough, which means that as many people as we see being successful, there's even more. Basically, the wealth gap is actually getting higher. Either you got money or you don't. If you're making $60,000 in 2017, you're broke. You're broke. You're broke. Imagine making $56,000 in 1997, and that's the average. And then somebody's saying, well, take out 24,000 of that. That is basically what you're living like. Take out 24,000 off of 56,000. Just take it out. That number that's left, that's what you're living like. That is the equivalent of what's going on. 61,000 in 2017 is broke. Ladies and gentlemen, 61,000 is broke. All right. I don't know how else to tell you. I'm just trying to give it to you real. You got to get out here and get some money. It is not, $100,000 is not a lot of money in today's world. It would seem like a lot because people are living off of much less. But do you know how they're living off it? What they're doing is they are actually moving in with each other. That is one of the differences between in the past. If in 1997, the average household income was $56,000, those people who was making that $56,000 were more than likely, that's a 4-person household, so probably husband, wife, and 2 kids or something like that. But the average household income on a 4-person household is $56,000. So with that number, that family probably had their own house. Now in today's world, there's grandparents, there's brothers and sisters and their families living under one house. There are sometimes three families living together in one house. Like 3, when I'm saying 3 is like granddaddy, grandma, they may be 50, 60 years old. Then there's the 2 children, their children, and then their spouses, and then their children. That is what's going on now. So with real estate, that's one of the things that I want to watch, how real estate develops moving forward, because it is becoming more common to see families moving together and splitting the bill. And that's how people are making it by, because they have to make up this 24,000. And what if you're not even average? What if you're somebody who works, below 40,000 a year? You're making 40,000 a year. You got to live with you don't have to, but let's say you're making 40,000 a year and you got 2 kids. These numbers are like, how do you make a living? Like, how do you live? And I'm not saying that to make anybody feel bad. I'm just saying, this is what the economy is doing to us. The government employees who are displaced right now, I'm actually one, but Lord, blessing. I was blessed that I still had other things to keep, my lifestyle the same. I had other streams of income. If you do not have other streams of income and you're one of those government employees, and let's say you're married to another government employee and y'all are both laid off right now, you just missed a check. Both of y'all actually just missed 2 checks. And even if you're able to live a month or 2, just how the regular inflation is and everything like that, even if you're making 80,000-90,000 a year, you're living like somebody who, you're only living like somebody who made 56,000 in 1997. So it's not like you're out here killing the game or anything. So it's just time for us to wake up. We need to either create businesses or try to get higher in whatever your career field is. It's time to start investing in yourself. Time to get better education or learn some kind of trade or create a business or get some kind of ownership in something. Ladies and gentlemen, like, the world around us is increasing, but our income isn't. We got to do better. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name. I hope you find value in this video. When I took macroeconomics, which is pretty much the study of how everything is connected. Microeconomics is like looking at the economics inside of a business. Outside of the business is macroeconomics, how everything is connected, how the cost of tea in China affects, the ink that you buy for your printer. So just looking at how everything is connected, man, like, if you don't get a chance to take any economics class or anything like that, just, start looking on your own. Like, get online, just look at the census and look at how things have changed. I'm telling you, it's almost scary. It's almost scary. Yeah. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name, and I'm out of here. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. It's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.